Hey guys, it's Mark with Trendline Traders. Today we're going to be going over my trades of August 13, 2021. Again, a slow summer day. It's also a Friday on top of that, so just keeping it green. The amount doesn't really matter because, as you can see, if I pull up the chart on SPRT, leading gapper, I mean, this just shows why it's so dangerous to even just buy dips these days. You get this euphoria squeeze, you get chop, and after that, every single dip, you just get stopped out on. So it's kind of my sign to just slow it down, just keep the winners there, and just don't expand any sort of loss. So that's about it. Going over the first trade here on BTBT. It's actually multiple trades trying to catch a dip. Bitcoin was fairly strong today, but BTBT had some light volume. Probably should have not even been watching this one, but it actually did give a nice squeeze at the open, which I missed. Again, a good entry would have just been right here, right here in the 40s, 30s with a stop loss at 29. Fairly risky, but hey, look at this. It did end up working, and I missed out on it. Not a big deal. So I was just trying to position on BTBT to get a nice trade for a curl because Bitcoin was holding up. So I believe my first trade was right here. Got stopped out. Second trade was around here, got stopped out, and then I was down about, I think, $700, and then I kept on buying dips at the 15 level. It never broke. It came up, and I just sold everything. And in hindsight, that was the right move. BTBT did end up going a little bit higher, but the risk to reward just wasn't there, in my opinion. And as you can see, it ended up failing. And I believe Bitcoin is actually flushing as well. So slow day for Bitcoin, slow day for the small caps and for large caps, to be frank, but not a big deal. Anyway, straight to the next one. No cut here on SPRT. I'll try to bring up some trades here. Yeah, so I was getting in with some pretty small size. As you can see, SPRT now is just a wreck. I mean, every single dip. This final dip right here, it looks like it did end up being nice, but the amount of times, it made you stop out, just not really worth it. So anyways, the first trade on it was right here. I got a trade in the 80s, and I sold too soon. I sold it in like the 90s. Didn't really expect it could do this, but, it's just a good strength. So after this, I was like, it looks pretty good. It is a Friday in August, but it looks pretty good. So I kept buying dips. I got in at 10, a bit higher, I believe around this area for this trendline support. Ended up breaking down. I believe it got in at like the 90s. I'm at the $9 area, the 980s. In this area for this double bottom, it failed, and from there I just kept on buying dips. And I believe right here when it double bottomed, I made back all the loss. I was down about $1,000 before I made it all back. So it shows that in this market, you definitely can make profit. Even on dips like this, all these extended dips did give nice bounces of 20, 30 cents. But also, there's stuff like this where you buy a dip looking for a bigger move and you get stopped out with slippage. So in my opinion, there's a very specific way you need to trade the tickers, but you can still make money on this, but you shouldn't be expecting stair step up into a breakout. And at this point, being $1 below VWAP, I'm sure it's probably going to come back to like the 40s, 50s, but at this point, it's just a waste of time to be focusing on something like this. So not a huge deal. Always next week, and we're coming into the fall months, which historically have been a lot better. So just gotta wait for the better times. Not a big deal. Just keep it green, walk away. That's about it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to click the thumbs up button, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.